Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 4 of 5 Minute Friday. This week is going to be fragrances, so things you can wear on your skin throughout winter to smell good. The aim of this episode, guys, is to give you 5 fragrances that you can wear throughout winter this year. Some of these are on rotation for myself. I wear them frequently. Others I kind of feel like you should try at least once. They may or may not be to your taste. They're definitely unique in the way they smell. Now, some of these fragrance houses are obviously French, and my French is absolutely terrible. So if I do pronounce words wrong, please bear with me. I will try and be as accurate as possible. One thing I will say is that while I always describe the top notes, the base notes, and kind of the heart of each fragrance, I'm more interested really in where you kind of would want to wear these and what you wear them with. So first up in the collection is L'Envol by Cartier. Here is the bottle. It's definitely Cartier in the way it looks. It's a beautiful bottle, perfectly formed, very, very heavy, very bulky, lovely mechanism here. It's perfectly made as you'd expect from Cartier. In terms of the actual fragrance, it's very woody but also quite sweet, so there's definitely honey in there, and it certainly is long lasting. Now for me, this is definitely an evening scent. It is quite heavy despite having the honey tones in it, and there's definite musk in there, and I just think if you're wearing a nice suit or a black tie or something, and you really can't go wrong with wearing Cartier fragrances. So next up we have quite an interesting scent, and certainly one I think is more suited for almost the daytime, and it is Acqua di Parma's Colonia Pura, which is just here when it focuses. Again, it is quite a woody scent, definitely some cedarwood in there, but the main thing about this is it's actually meant to tell an Italian love story, and the top note is actually coriander. Quite a light bottle, quite a light scent. The colour of the liquid is obviously very, very light as well. Again, it's something for the daytime. I will wear this almost in the morning. Quite zesty, will definitely wake you up. And I think the fact that it's trying to tell a story is a great point about this fragrance. I love the fact that it encapsulates so much of Italy, and I think this should be in your perfume cabinet at least for a few months. Give it a try. Speaking of fragrances of the story, next up is Penhaligon's. Now these guys are based in a few places, but mainly the Burlington Arcade. If you go in there, they will do a thing called a fragrance profiling, and basically they talk through your kind of likes, dislikes, what you like to eat, what you like to drink, what you like to do, and from that they will pick out a fragrance shortlist for you to pick from. You have a little smell and you pick your favourite. Mine was Le Thair. This is based on a clipper ship which basically sailed the seas hundreds of years ago. It carried figs, so there's essence of fig in here, and it also obviously had wooden decks, so you get that kind of woody scent through. This, for me, is a very special fragrance. I feel like because of the story behind it, it's definitely reserved for kind of special occasions. Coming in at number 4 on my list is this. It is 154 by Jo Malone. So the bottle itself is typically Malone in the way it's built, the way it looks, the way it feels. The liquid inside is quite light, so it's quite a light fragrance, which I quite like. And the name 154 comes from the fact that their first ever boutique store was a number 154. So a bit of a backstory there, but the main scent here is grapefruit and lavender. Definitely quite a light scent to wear during the day. I've been wearing this quite a long time now. I do love it. It's not too strong. Some scents can be a bit too punchy from Jo Malone. This is quite subtle and quite light, and I definitely recommend this as a day-to-day wearer. And fragrance number 5. Now, if you want a masculine scent that is definitely an all-rounder and contains a hell of a lot of ingredients that you would find in most scents but doesn't very, very well, is Dolce Gabbana and The One. Now, this fragrance was designed to be quite spicy. Bits of ginger in there, bits of bergamot, some really kind of classic scents. Not kind of boring classic, but very masculine in the way it kind of comes across. It's definitely got a punch. It will last for about 8 to 10 hours. You can definitely wear this all day. It won't come off the skin too quickly. D&G obviously have a lot of history in this. They are very, very good at making fragrances. They have other classics from the past that are timeless, and The One is definitely one of those. It is a very, very punchy fragrance, very masculine, and I highly recommend trying this out at least once. So guys, that is it. My 5 Minute Friday on fragrances for winter this year. Hopefully it's been quite informative. I've only picked 5 general ones. They're all very different in the way they smell, so please do go and try them. Try them on in a local fragrance shop somewhere. spray them on your skin because you'll smell very, very different to me when I wear them. But hopefully you will find some in there that you love as much as I do. And if you've enjoyed this video too, please do give it a thumbs up and obviously hit subscribe. And I'll be posting again next Friday. See you then.